podcast together to eradicate poverty.
Hello Naila, welcome to the podcast Together Erasing Poverty. I'm Lucinda Giuliani, a social activist who believes the world free from poverty is possible. Before we discuss down to the inside, do you want to know your background and what are you busy with right now?
Okay, my name is Naila. I'm a public policy researcher. Yes, a public policy researcher. In general, I always conduct research because it is already my profession. So I focus more on activities within this field.
Oh, I see, Naila. It means it's very fitting in the episode we will discuss about poverty, what it is, what it happens, and what we can do to overcome it. Let's start with the fact first. Okay, according to World Bank data, more than 9% of the world population live on less than 2 US dollar per day. You can imagine, right, how hard their lives are?
That's true, but poverty is more than just numbers. It's about access to basic needs, such as food, education, and healthcare.
Um, Naila, what do you think poverty really is?
If we talk about poverty, there are two main types: absolute poverty and relative poverty. Absolute poverty is when someone is unable to meet their basic needs, such as food and shelter. On the other hand, relative poverty is more related to economic inequality.
Agree, and poverty has a wide impact. For example, children who live in poverty often do not have access to proper education.
If we talk about the sources, there are many factors starting from lack of access to education, gender inequality to the impact of climate change.
That's right, especially in developing countries. For example, natural disasters often destroy people's livelihoods, especially smart farmers.
And don't forget about government policies. If the distribution of resources is uneven, poverty will continue.
Now, we get into the solution. What do you think is the most effective?
Skill education and training program. If people have skill, it is easier from them to find a job or start a business.
Agree. In addition, the microfinance program is also effective. Small loans can help people start a business and be financially independent.
And it's also important to involve the local community. They know better what is truly needed in their environment.
So, eradicating poverty is not an easy task, but it is also not an impossible thing. Well, in your opinion, what is the percent of the government efforts to reduce the poverty rate?
According to government data in our country, the percentage of government efforts to prevent poverty is difficult to measure quantitatively because it depends on various factors.
So, if I might know what are the factors?
The main factors are the policies adopted, budget allocation for program implementation, and the outcomes achieved. However, there are several indicators that can be used to assess the effectiveness. of government effort, such as budget allocation, economic indicators, program sustainability, and program education.
Oh, it turns out the three have been a lot of efforts from the government to poverty.
Yes, more or less like that, but in my opinion, the biggest factor is the allocation of the budget for the community.
Budget allocation. Can you explain more, especially how this factor becomes the biggest factor?
In my opinion, this budget allocation by the government on the public undergoes money cash from the concurrent parties, resulting in the fund reserved by the community not matching the allocated per stake designated for its reduction.
Yes, I agree with your opinion. But the role of society is also very necessary. Each of us can help, no matter how small. Donate, support local NSMES, or simply spread awareness about this issue.
Yeah. Because if not us, then who else will boil and advance and corruption-free Indonesia regarding in the budget for the community?
Hopefully, our conversation today can be inspiring. See you in the next episode. Thank you, Nela.
Okay, you're welcome, Lucy. See you next time and
Bye.
goodbye.